Hi everybody, Chef Danny Davis here, and in this video is all about the Ship's Cook Certificate. Now I'm here in Antibes to do my Ship's Cook Certificate this weekend with Ocean Wave Monaco. We're going to go up and have a look at their facilities in a moment, but I wanted to talk to you quickly about the Ship's Cook and why it's important to have. There's a big debate with yacht chefs about whether they should have it or not. I've done 8 years now in the industry and not needed to use it. I've been working on mainly 50-meter boats, so like the 140, 150 range, and not needed to have it. Once you go over that and you get to the bigger boats, they become commercial and they fall under the MCA rules. Now in the MCA rules, you need to have one person on board needs to have a Ship's Cook Certificate. Now I feel I'm not getting the rotational jobs on these big boats because I don't have it. And that's the only reason that I'm doing it. My land-based qualifications are a lot higher than this qualification, but without it, I'm not getting the job. So here I am in Antibes with Ocean Wave to go and do the course.
All right, morning chefs, welcome to the course. Welcome to the Ship's Cook Assessment. Got a hard 2 days ahead of us, but we're going to get through it. We're going to make sure that we get you through it as best we can. We're not here to fail you. We're here to make sure that you pass the assessment as best you can. So what we're looking for today, number one, so 2 days assessment, but the first day you are going to be doing your level 3 exam. Once we've got that out of the day, we're then going to go straight into talking about today's menu. And then we're going to be going into the homework for this evening. Yep, it's a full-on first day before we get to the second day.
So hey Callum, new to the course, first day, are you a little nervous?
Yeah, a little nervous, you know. Online it seems like there's a little more paperwork and technical things than just the cooking, so I'm a little nervous to see that. But you know, it's the next step in my career, going up to slightly bigger boats and maybe getting a head chef role, maybe rotational if we were lucky.
So is that why you're doing the course?
Yes, that is why. If you're going to a boat that's above 10 crew, you do need this certificate. So for me, being on a 36 meter with 6 crew, I haven't needed it the past 2 years, but now I'm looking to broaden my horizons. I thought I'd come get it done, you know, on a nice weekend in south of France.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is a lovely weekend, so I'm looking forward to it.
Right then, chefs. So we've done the first part of this morning, got the food safety level 3 exam out of the way, the hardest part of the 2 days for you. Now we're going to get into what we're actually going to be doing. Remember what the Ship's Cook is all about. And this is where people get very, very confused. A lot of chefs coming in here going, oh, I know how to cook, I know how to cook. It's not about knowing how to cook, it's about showing that you are a valued member of the crew.
So Carlos, Ship's Cook Certificate, a little bit nervous about this?
No, not nervous. I know that it's necessary. I can cook. All chefs know that they can cook. This is just a formality. And it's also not only about cooking, it's about everything to do with food, the food safety, as well as being a crew member on the ship. You can be a chef, but you're not always a good crew member. So doing this will allow you to be a good crew member and formalize all your cooking ability. I'm doing this course because I'm moving to a new boat. I'm cooking for more than 12 people, I believe, and more than 60 miles offshore. So it's a necessity. I'm glad to do it because now I can just add it to my CV. And the price of it as well, some people will complain about it, but it's completely justified. You'll make the money back in your first charter anyway, so it's just good to get it done.
So this is the first day. We're here with a couple of chefs. We've got Carlos over there and Callum, who's away. We're in the galley, or the kitchen I suppose, because we're on land, right? We're all set up here. We've got our menus of what we've got to cook. Let me grab that. Here we go. So we've just had a debriefing from the fantastic Mr. Mark here. Gives away. He's told us all about why the Ship's Cook Certificate is important and what that means to us as professional chefs. A lot about the cleanliness, looking after the crew, making sure they get a balanced meal. Today is pastry, so we're going to be making some pastry dishes, a bit of bread and things like that. So I better get on because they've turned the music down now, so we can start. So I'll check in with you later. So what we're doing now is just running through all the paperwork, doing all the health and safety stuff, the food safety stuff, MARPOL, and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to run through that paperwork. And so we have the test tomorrow, which will make us professional chefs with Ship Cook certificates.
Very, very simple. To get your Ship's Cook certificate, you need to have STCW, which everyone must have. You need to have your ENG1, and you need to have a food safety level 3, no older than 3 years. You have those 3 things, and then you qualify for being able to do your Ship's Cook assessment.
Awesome. And would you recommend every chef to get it, or do you think it's something you do as you go along your career?
No, I would recommend every chef to get it, because at the moment now, this is where we have the big difference in yachting. Oh, we're yachting, we don't need to have this, we're private, we're not private, we're commercial. Let's get that distinction out of the way right away with when we talk about private and commercial. If you have a port state control visit, the person coming on board is going to ask one simple question. Are you paid to do your job? And if you are paid to do your job, that is a commercial activity. There's no grey area here. You are paid to, that's better, I can actually see it. You are paid to do the job. So it's a commercial activity. And the same for stewardesses as well with their level 2 food hygiene. Oh, captain will say, oh, but this is a private boat, you don't need to have it. As soon as you are dealing with food, and as soon as you are dealing with guests or an owner on board, and as soon as you are being paid a salary to do that job, that is a commercial activity. Therefore, you have to comply with the commercial rules.
So that's the first day done. First day was pastry. We made a lot of dishes. Hopefully you got to see them. I did a big time lapse, which should be good to see. But that's the first day done. We're heading off now. Back tomorrow to do some more. It's going to be savoury tomorrow. We're getting minestrone soup and a bunch of other things. But it was a good first day. Everybody passed, so well done. And on to the next one. So it's day 2, and we're going to start the day with some coffees and a test, which isn't great, but it'll be fun. I'm sure we'll get it done quickly, and then we get cooking. So second day, all of the testing is done now. We did an hour of chatting about HACCP and MARPOL and a bunch of other health and safety things, which was very interesting. And now it's time to cook. So we've got our menu. It's going to be savoury today. We're going to be making minestrone soup, fish goujons with our own tartar sauce, and pan-seared villa scallop. And chef gave us a last-minute chicken surprise dish. So we've got to make the dish and we've got to cool it down, put a lid on it, and give it cooking instructions as if we were doing weekend food for the crew. So let's see what happens.
Cooking. Keep it clean. Keep it tidy. Remember what I'm looking for? I'm looking for how you manage your workspace. I am not interested in fancy food. That is not what the Ship's Cook is all about. It's about cooking for crew, your crew members. So please don't waste time finishing your plates, tidying up your plates. That's not what it's about. We are looking for the process. Can you do the process? Do you understand the process?
So that's it, course done. Here's my certificate. So this certificate is issued by Ocean Wave. They've got all of my details, all of the paperwork, we've filled that all out. And that's going to be sent off to Cayman Islands for them to verify it. And in a few weeks' time or a few days' time, that will be issued to me as a PDF, which I can then add to my CV and send out to all the agents and captains. And then in a few more days, I'll get the actual hard copy will be sent here to Antibes, to the Ocean Waves office, and they will send it out to me. So before 2 weeks, I should have the actual certificate with me. But this one shows that I've got it and that paperwork is into the Cayman Islands, so I'm good to go. And to be honest with you, it was a fantastic course. I had great fun. The chefs that I worked with were really, really good, really high quality chefs. We made some good food, we had a good laugh, and we're gonna go for a beer now. So Callum, course is all done.
Indeed, you know, it's been a long weekend and a little bit of homework in there, which I wasn't expecting, but you know, it's good to see that we got to actually prove that we know what we're doing and we're following the laws and the rules, and how it's not necessarily about whether we can actually cook, it's more about understanding what it means to be a manager of a department with your crew and working with those relationships and the different laws there are. So it's been a good weekend, you know. I'm sure you've seen some of the food we've been putting up, and all the other boys in here are probably going to give you a little speech later. So I'll wrap it up with that. Being good, thanks.
Awesome. How did you find out about the course?
I found out about the course as I was applying through a job, and then one of my agencies let me know about Ocean Wave, and they're the premier one in the south of France and in Europe, I believe. And they do give you the best deal for it.
He's looking over at the instructor now. He's giving him the thumbs up.
Last day, we've just finished. Very glad we've all passed. All of us did really well. Once again, I could not recommend any other place but Ocean Wave Monaco. Everything that we've done has been very relevant. I have not spent a single second thinking, what am I doing here? So yeah, if you need to get it done, come get it done.
Bada done, bada done, bada done.